So the breaking news this morning that many Americans are waking up to: massive internet outage impacting major websites, major apps, gaming platforms, including Amazon, AT&T. Just look at this list: Delta Airlines, Disney Plus, Facebook, Hulu, Snapchat, United Airlines, Venmo. More than even what you're talking than I'm even mentioning there. At the center of this is Amazon Web Services, that major provider of cloud services for all sorts of companies. AWS says now it has identified the root cause, and also saying this, that we continue to observe recovery across most of the affected AWS services. We continue to work towards full resolution and will provide updates as we have more information to share. Said another, we're not saying a lot right now. Let's get over to CNN's Bryn Gingras. I started noticing this morning on multiple levels as it was unfolding. What's happening?
Yeah, and that's basically it, right? So they connect the business to us, the consumer, through apps on your phone. So if you're waking up, you're tapping on an app, you're like, how come it's not working?
Exactly.
This is likely the problem.
We're getting like the ring of death.
Yeah, the ring of death.
Exactly.
They're actually saying, please submit to technical issues. Keep doing that, even though we're not answering them right now, or we are trying to get to them. There's basically a huge backlog. As you just said, there's been some significant progress in this. This happened way overnight, so there has been some significant progress, but still there's a huge backlog of all these apps and all these companies that are looking to basically get restored. So there's even issues at the airport. I'm hearing about people who are trying to check into their flights and they can't because they can't do it through the phone. So there's so many different companies, as you just listed, a whole bunch of them: Amazon, AT&T, Delta, just saying, don't worry, your money is safe. So there are companies now having
pause. All right, shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Kwakadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders that came before me, that brought me into this truth. As you can see, there was a major outage from AWS, or Amazon Web Services, that provides a network or a server service for numerous different platforms, like you saw: Roblox, AT&T, Disney, and Hulu, of course. And just to speak for myself, throughout the entire weekend, I was having all kinds of drops in services. Very annoying, because I have AT&T over at my home, right? Nonetheless, it's very interesting that this happens. There's a big, gigantic YouTube channel, one of my favorite YouTube channels when it comes to technical support, working on your computers, knowing things about Windows and Linux, and not really Mac, but Windows and Linux, called Brytech09. And I'm going to post a link to the video that he did earlier today. Now, of course, I played that video from CNN. I must say, fair use. This is only for educational purposes only. I seek to get no monetary compensation from this video at all. Again, fair use, educational purposes only for this video. Now let's go to, matter of fact, we're going to go into the video this cat Brytech09 did, because again, he's a very trusted source, when it comes to software support for Windows. And through numerous of his videos, I've been able to make a lot of resolutions, or find a lot of resolutions for issues in Windows for what I do. Okay, even on Friday, I was able to find a resolution on Windows. Okay. Nonetheless, this here is a very big deal. And why is that? Because you have numerous different areas of life being affected. And like you heard the reporter say, you have airlines, what was it, Delta, being affected behind this. Now, again, whenever you have software or digital areas being or a loss in services, then you have lives being affected. Okay, so let's read this here real quick. Mark 13 and verse number 7. When you hear of wars and rumors of wars, do not be frightened. Those things must take place, but that is not yet the end. For nation will rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be earthquakes in various places. There will also be famines. These things are merely the beginning of birth pangs. You see that one? So you're going to have wars and rumors of wars. And these wars don't only have to be fought with swords and guns and rifles and bombs and so on and so forth. You also have a digital war, right? Where you'll have blackouts. You'll have people that are hacking into mainframes and destroying servers. Servers. All kinds of things can occur where it completely shuts down. Who knows? It can shut down your GPS services, right? It can shut down your internet access entirely. And like brothers understand, the internet is going to be shut down eventually. Now, the reason why I bring up that cat from BriTech09 is because he made a video today speaking to privacy, right? Because a big issue with Windows 11 that people have been harping on is the fact that you can't set up Windows 11, or you really can't set up Windows or these later updates from Windows without using a Microsoft account. And all they're going to do is try to take your, they're going to try to harbor your data and, not harbor your data, but harbor your information. And with Windows 11, there's a program embedded into the software called, not Copilot, that's the AI, software, but, pardon me. I got a freaking call in the middle of me speaking, but that was okay because it gave me a chance to look real quick at what I was looking for, right? Or what I was thinking about. Windows Recall feature. You see that one? So Recall, like it says here, Windows Recall is an AI-powered feature for Copilot Plus PCs that takes periodic snapshots of your screen to create a searchable history of your activity. It allows you to find content like apps, documents, and websites by searching with keywords or browsing through a timeline. Key aspects include its local processing, user privacy controls, and mandatory opt-in setting during initial setup. So, of course, this video is going to tell you everything you need to know about it. Nonetheless, what does it say here? Local storage. All snapshots are stored locally on your device, not in the cloud, to help maintain privacy. But you don't really know that, huh? Right? You can't really tell. Anyway, this is just one area in which people are kind of bucking up against the Windows 11 situation. People don't want their data to be all over the damn place. Again, their information to be all over the damn place. They don't want their freaking computer constantly taking snapshots of what they're doing on their PCs. That's everybody's business, okay? That's that person's business. Nonetheless, the primary goal he was trying to make or the point that he was trying to make was that everything is digital now, right? So, of course, if you have an email account, you're going to have to put in your personal information. Well, not all the time. You can put in a fake name or whatever it might be, but it's still tracked to your IP address, right? You can, if you have a YouTube account, you're going to have to put your email there. If you have to create a recovery phone number for your email address in case you lose your phone number, then guess what? You're going to have to put your cell phone number there. If you have social media, then guess what? You're using your email address. You're signing into a particular IP address that's tied to your device. All these different things that are basically not even the harboring in, but all these different things just point out the fact that not only Windows, that in which you can transfer to a different operating system like Linux, like Ubuntu or something like that, all these different operating systems, all these different applications, all this different social media literally knocks you off the wave of privacy that you look to have. Your cell phone has GPS tracking services, right? All these different things. So there's no way to really hold on to your privacy unless you go off grid. Now, of course, it's very interesting because you still have this digital ID that's going to be pushed out by 2029 in the UK at the end of Parliament. But it's very interesting that they will try to do this. But nonetheless, the thing that I'm trying to hone in on is the fact that with all of this information available, what is AI doing? Grok, OpenAI or ChatGPT, Copilot, these different AI softwares are consolidating all the information that it's obtaining from the internet, into one LLM or one AI technology in which it can provide you an answer based off of everything that it's gathered from the internet, right? The same thing goes with the system of this digital ID, right? A complete consolidation of all of your information in one place, which is going to be the ushering in of the system of the MOTB. And that's exactly what we're waiting on, man. So let's cap this video off. This is not meant to be very long. This is just a brief information, a brief amount of news that came out this morning. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16 in the NASB. And he causes all the small and the great and the rich and the poor and the free men and the slaves to be given a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. Bump that. Hold up. Forget that. Hold up. Y'all tweaking. And he caused, this is the KJV, Revelation 13 and 16, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So you see that one? So again, the Most High is going to be bringing forth, oh, there we go, some more news on it. Look at that. The Most High is going to allow this devil, Esau, Edom, to usher in the MOTB by way of the RFID microchip. Let's go to Revelation 14 and 9. What do we got here? Let's go to Revelation 14 and 8. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. You touch that mark, you get that injected inside of you. The Heavenly Father and the angels and the hosts of heaven are going to be laughing at you while you're getting obliterated by the thermonuclear destruction. This is Revelation chapter 16 and verse number 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. And the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and it became as the blood of a dead man, and every living soul died in the sea. A complete obliteration and annihilation of those who took the MOTB. All praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahashum Rakadash. Again, double honors to my apostles and elders that came before me, that brought me into this truth by the way of the Holy Spirit. Shalom to the hopeful elect out there that's putting in this work. Until next time, Lord will, this is edifying. Shalom.